Today's God's work in our lives is called The Leaves That Grew in Secret. Jesus tells us that when people do good things in secret, God will know about it and reward them. Matthew 6:3. Recently at our house, we saw that happen in a fascinating way. 9-year-old Jill came out of her Sunday school class one blustery morning carrying a small bare tree branch and radiating enthusiasm. "See, Mom, I'm giving you a good deeds tree. Every time I do something to help you, you're supposed to tape on one of these paper leaves." Her eyes sparkled. "I'm going to do lots." I gave her a hug, and when we got home, I slipped the leaves in a drawer and propped the branch on a windowsill, leaning it against the glass. Sometime later, it must have slipped out of sight behind the curtain. Out of sight and out of mind. Nothing jogged my memory until the next Sunday at the joint service following our adults and children's Sunday school classes. "How many boys and girls have leaves on their tree branches?" the priest asked. With a sinking feeling, I watched Jill's hand shoot up. I'd completely forgotten about the good deeds tree. Jill had been even more helpful than usual, but I hadn't added any leaves to her branch. After church, I explained to Jill that I hadn't kept up with her good deeds. "The minute we get home, we'll find that branch and I'll tape on every leaf you've ever earned today," I told her. As soon as we'd hung up our coats, we went to the window and I reached behind the curtain and brought out the branch. Jill began to clap her hands and bounce up and down with delight, for the branch was no longer bare, but covered with tiny, bright green, real leaves. Leaves of God's making. The story is from Sharon Addy. And wow, God's work in our lives.